Okay, so we just made some peppermint soap. And now I'm going to make some peppermint lip balm. I've got those little pellets there. Those are beeswax. And I've got cocoa butter in here, which smells so good. I've got my little mini crock pot. You can see it's like the little sister crock pot. I've got my, it still has to melt and come together. I've got my tubes here. So I've used a little sugar in there. I got some powdered sugar around because I put some sugar in here. Because I use essential oils and sometimes they just need a little sweetening. Tastes a little bit better. So you can buy the silicone trays that you pop these in and they hold them up and you can pour, but I have tried different methods and just a rubber band in a plastic container works best for me because they're nice and tightly fit together. So when you're pouring, there's not space in between. You can just keep pouring. And whatever drips out into the pan, I can just let cool, scrape down, and remelt. So I'm not wasting. So I find that this is the easiest, best, most cost-effective way to do it. And I'm still melting here. It's going to take a little bit. It takes a little bit for the beeswax to melt. And we'll come back and check on it in a little bit. So I've got my tubes all tied together. I've got my, I put my peppermint oil in. I've got my measuring cup. And I'm just going to start pouring in here. And then I'll come back when the tubes are filled. I'm just going to use this little measuring thing to pour in there. Okay, so you can see that they're filled. You can see one of them has a little hole in it. Some of them are sort of bowed on the top. Some of them dip in, but that's okay. You just let them cool and you just top them off. They'll just settle and they'll be fine. That's why I top them off and they'll cool and I'll cover them and they are done. Just have to label them. And this is the finished product. This is the peppermint soap with a peppermint lip balm. And it's getting ready to be delivered to Whims in Concord. Merry Christmas.